Ahoy hoy y'all, how we doing tonight? It is Thursday, you know what that means. It is Train Sim Thursday. I am running behind tonight, but it is okay. We are ready to run some trains in Wyoming across Sherman Hill. Actually, I don't think we're actually going to be going across Sherman Hill tonight because I think the next scenario is, what was it, switcheroo? So I think we're going to be actually doing some switching tonight. Which is my favorite thing to do, whether it be in simulators, whether it be model railroading. Switching is my favorite thing to do. With the yard switcher out of commission, take over switching duties around Cheyenne Yard. Let's get it. Oh, that's nice. Cane Creek has its moments where it looks pretty good. I feel like if they were only going to use the second engine on this route, which turned out to be the SD40 as a switcher, I feel like they'd have been better off using the Jeep 38. If they're only exclusively using the Aces on the road trains, which is what seems to be the case. I haven't seen any SD40s on the road trains. I feel like the Jeep 38 would have been a better option to use as a switcher on here, but whatever. I like SD40s, I'm not complaining. Hello, engineer. The yard switcher has failed and you have been tasked with covering its duties. Your tasks for today are switching cars and forming a train. Climb aboard to get started. Alright, so we're working with UP 3655 today. 3655, alright, frames are a little janky right now, but it's okay. We can deal with it. Alright, what do we got going on here? Maybe. We're going to be stuck halfway sitting for a while then? Oh, we're trying to get there. Hey Ashton, hey Robert. Who is... Is that Barney? That's got to be Barney, right? It's gotta be Barney, right? I feel like that's definitely Barney. Okay. Main breaker to close. Oh, we're actually turning the whole thing on here. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Start, stop, isolate. Alright, now we gotta go back there. Why do you have me sit down then? If I've got to do stuff in here, and then we're going back here, we're not even doing anything up there yet. Why have me sit down in the first place? That... Like so many other things the DTG does not make a lick of sense. Alright, prime is to the left, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, you didn't want to be the FBI anymore? But you were so cool when you were the FBI. Oh, wait, it wants me... Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, there we go. It says move it to run, but it's actually start. Either way, we got what we needed to do here. Oh, never mind, because it wants me to do the isolation switch now. It had already switched to that before the engine was on, but alright. Alright, now we have to sit down. Why it had me sit down in the first place is beyond me. Okay, cut off to freight. MU2A to lead. Engine run to on. All of these go to on. Forward. Automatic to release. Alright, here we go! Welcome to Cheyenne Yard! That's the first time we've seen Cheyenne on one of these streams, because we were on the other end. We were on the Laramie end last week. Why are we not moving? Why did I have to bail off the Independent to move? That's strange, but okay. Okay. So we are good down to where we're going. I like the horn. Yes, yes, I think you did. Oh, did they now? Well, yeah, you can't let the FBI know you've got that. I like to move it, move it. How do I know trains so well? I know trains about as well as I know NASCAR. Thoughts on Tate Fogelman to On Point Motorsports? They must be allergic to drivers with talent. Because he puts spaces between all the letters, so it doesn't register as a word to YouTube. Alright, where is we going? This yard features manual switches, which will need to be set on foot before departing. Climb down now and make sure they are set in the correct positions. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Where are we going? We're going this way. Okay, so we need that one switched back. That one's good. 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 And that one's good. Okay, so we're going into that cut of cars. Alright, here we go. It's a pretty solid lineup. I feel like they're rushing Todd too quickly, but I mean, it's front row motorsports. Not like people are going to pay attention to them much anyway, other than the truck team. I feel like that's about a quarter step up for Zane with where GMS has been lately. We'll ride back here on the back platform. If I can get this positioned right, that'll work. Especially now that we're getting rid of a bunch of the backmarker teams. Because Rick Ware is going to be down to what? 2 cars? Maybe even 1 car next year. Starcom's gone. We're getting rid of all the backmarkers. So, wait a minute. This isn't the right track, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, where are we going then? I thought we were going to that cut of cars. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, we're going down to the other end. Alright, hang on. I was not paying attention to where the blue... That's not really blue. Where the turquoise line was going. Where are we going? Holy shit, we're going all the way to the other end. Okay, then. It's Lando! Thoughts on Arca being on Flow Racing? It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. We've now quadrupled the price people are going to have to pay for this shit for no reason. Well, they can't stay on Track Pass because Track Pass isn't going to be a thing. I don't see why they couldn't have moved it all to Peacock, though. I mean, I'm guessing Flow paid more money, and that's why they did it. It was a money thing, but still... There comes a point when your greed gets to be too much, and just because you're taking more money doesn't mean it's the best business decision. Because maybe Flow paid Arca more money, but they're going to lose so many more subscribers because people aren't going to want to pay $150 a year to watch Arca. It's $12.50 a month is what it comes out to, Landon. But, as far as I could tell, they don't have a monthly payment option. You can only pay the $150 up front for the year subscription. But yes, the $150 for a year comes out to like $12.50 a month, which is a little ridiculous to ask just for motorsports. I don't care how much you have on there. It's just motorsports. It's not like you've got a wide variety of programming. It's just motorsports. See, okay, so here's the thing with that. They already had the weekly series on Track Pass. The thing with the weekly series is, the weekly series isn't one specific schedule of races. The weekly series has regions to it. So everybody in the late models can go run whatever weekly series races they want. But as long as they are within a certain region, they're still getting points for that region. And then I think there's an overall champion as well at the end of the season for the weekly series, but it's mainly for the regions. So there's weekly series, multiple weekly series races every week. They're not, as far as I'm aware, they're not doing all the weekly series races. It's just the same local races that they were doing on Track Pass. So it's like Berlin, South Boston, Langley, whatever tracks they had an agreement with to do their broadcasting, those are the tracks they're going to be doing. It's not every weekly series race, I don't think. I might be wrong on that, but I'm 99% sure that's what it is. It's just the same local races that they were doing on Track Pass. Charge Flow with robbery. Yes. Okay, where are we going? Going into that track. Okay. Throw that switch. Now we're going all the way back to the other end. Okay, great. Okay. We gotta fly back up to the other end of the engine. Oh, hello. We'll ride up here on top for this. So that's the main line over there, if you can't tell, with all the signals. Or at least I'm pretty sure it is. That's got to be the main line, right? Oh yeah, definitely. So the main line will run around the north side of the yard, and then it comes back out over here. You are right. There are too many questions that need answers. Well, it's called the weekly series because they race every week during the season. I'm not sure when, like, the first week and the last week are, but I think it's similar to... are we on the right track? Yeah, okay. I think it's similar to when the Cup Series stops and starts, but yeah, it's called the weekly series because they literally have at least one race every week. So it is racing weekly, but there's more than one race every week. Thoughts on GMS buying RPM? I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any thoughts on it, to be honest. It could be worse. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It may be good for him. It may be bad for him. I don't know. We'll see how the performance is. I don't know. I don't really have any thoughts on that. You know what's funny? The fact that you took that in the way you did actually makes me think of a show I've been watching on HBO Max lately. I'm not even going to say what it is because honestly, you guys will ridicule me about it forever, so I'm not even going to tell you what the show is. I mean, I don't know what's confusing about it. Maury Gallagher bought a controlling interest in RPM, but RPM, at least for the time being, is still a separate entity. They're still their own team. They just have a different controlling interest now. I mean, Richard Petty wasn't the sole owner to begin with. It just had his name on it for the name recognition. I don't know that that's a good move on KBM's part. Tell show, nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Bootyful. Oh, didn't quite make it. I thought we were going to make it. Just a little too much. Come on. Come on, baby! Give her some juice. Okay. Now, where are we going with these? Stop at Cheyenne Drill Track. Oh, we're going over there. Is that where we just were? I don't know if that's where we just were. No, we're going further out. We're going through the signal. Oh, we're going way the hell out there. Okay, then. I feel like that's probably further than we need to go, but I guess we'll see. What's on Ankrum and Purdy to Hattori? I guess Hattori doesn't want to be competitive. Oh, wrong direction. Thoughts on getting all these questions asked? I mean, at least we're talking. At least we're not sitting here in silence, not talking about anything. Alright, fine, I won't tell the show, Landon. I was gonna tell you the show, but now that you said don't tell the show, I'm not gonna tell you what show it was. I like holding court. Yeah, I can tell. I forgot when we started moving. No need to know. Okay, I guess you don't have any need to know. Okay, then. That, children, is the importance of a comma. The worst place... I think he's talking about, like, restaurant-wise, the worst place to pick up a DoorDash order. I mean, it depends on what town you're in. Mine, specifically, the worst place is either Panda Express or Popeyes. I will not go to either one of those. I refuse to. I will never step foot back inside of either one of those. Won't happen. See, I said that about IHOP for a long time, and now I'm starting to take IHOP orders again, but I refuse to go back into Panda after how they disrespected me the last time I was there. You said no need to know, Landon, as if saying you didn't need to know. Now, if you had said no, comma, need to know, that would have been different. But you said no need to know, as if you have no need to know what it is. Commas. They are important. No, you're probably not wrong. I mean, I'm sure you could use that argument for Detroit in a lot of ways other than just DoorDash orders, but yeah. I have a feeling there's probably somewhere worse than Detroit. Restricting. Out of the yard into the drill track. UP 3655. Out. How dare they disrespect Garth Allen. I had somebody at my favorite restaurant to pick up from disrespect me today, so... You know, it'll happen anywhere. I have been to Detroit. It's been a while, but yes, I have been to Detroit. Back when I wore a cowboy hat, and I was specifically told when we went to a certain part of the city, take that off or we're gonna get shot. We can stop now! We can stop now! We can stop now! Fuck! Uh-oh. I'm not used to these new realistic brakes. Because if you weren't aware, they've slightly redone the brakes now with this route. And they're more realistic. You can't stop as easily as you used to be able to, which is nice. I applaud the realism. I'm just not used to it yet. I got used to being able to slam on the brakes and stop fairly easily. And you can't do that anymore. So... let's see what the other scenarios are. I do know where Casey won't take a DoorDash from again. I'm curious to see if anybody else would guess it. Let's do build up. Help out at the cement works taking cars to and from Laramie. Let's do that because it's supposed to be 45 minutes. That's the shortest one left. See if we can knock this out. Yeah, I gotta get used to the how the brakes work now. It's not what I'm used to on here anymore. Oh, we're in the snow. Welcome to Laramie. Today we'll be helping out the cement works, transporting full and empty cars for them to load. Okay. We got the local. Let me on! Really? Why can't I... There we go. These aren't cement hoppers, by the way, DTG. Cement, at least in America, gets loaded in shorty hoppers, not the big 4750s or whatever these are. Are these 4750s? I can probably find that somewhere around here. These are 4750s or 4782s or something. Maybe? I feel like that's got to be printed on here somewhere. Maybe not. No, apparently not. Okay. Either way, these are not cement hoppers. Oh, we're... What? You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. You... This cannot... I mean, there is no way. They've had to have screwed this track plan up somewhere. There is no way. Hello! Oh, more... What? 40's on a road train! Is that an SD40 DPU? What the hell? What? Huh? What? I appreciate the SD40s on the road train. I really do. I would love to see this. But dear God, what year are we in? No road train. I repeat, no road train in 2021 on Union Pacific is going to have 3 SD40s for power. And an SD40 is a DPU in the middle. What? There's another... What? 2 mid-train DPUs. Both SD40s. 3... What is this train? What is this train? DTG! DTG! What is this? What am I looking at? That is definitely not a train that ever passed through Laramie in 2021. Believe you me, that did not happen in 2021. Nothing even close to that happened in 2021 in Laramie, Wyoming. I'm speechless. I'm literally speechless. And then the fact that we're shoving this whole train for like 5 miles. Where's the rear of my train? Did I align my switches? I wasn't even paying attention because I got so distracted by the most unrealistic train I've ever seen in my life. If anybody can appreciate a good SD40 on a road train, it's me. But number one, that happens once in a blue moon anymore, especially on UP. Second, 3 of them as the sole head in power, and 3 mid-train DPUs interspliced throughout the train. It's like DTG just wants to broadcast that they have no clue how American railroads work whatsoever. They get a little tiny inclination of how of certain things that American railroads do, and they just run with it. Just run with it. And don't do any more research beyond that. They see, oh, DPUs. Okay. Mid-train DPUs. Great. Okay, here's 3 in the middle of this train with engines that are not DPU equipped. I'm speechless right now. I say I'm speechless, and I'm continuing to talk. No, it's not Vampire Diaries. I'm not Nick Sanchez. I don't even think Vampire Diaries is on HBO Max. I've never looked for it, but I don't think it's on there. McDonald's isn't terrible to pick up from. Taco Bell has its moments. I don't pick up from Taco Bell personally unless it pays really well, which is hardly ever because fast food customers are the cheapest. The cheapest of cheap. We are legit shoving this thing for 3 miles. There is no way this is prototypical. Somewhere along the lines, they've screwed this up. One of 2 things happens here, I guarantee, in real life. Especially on a winter day. They're not going to have the conductor ride back here in the rear car and shove this thing for over 3 miles. One of 2 things happens here. Either A, they've screwed up the track plan, and there's a crossover somewhere over here where they can run around and work from this end while still bringing the train down with the power on this end. Or, when the yard job or whoever goes down to work this plant, they split the power. So you got 1 engine on one side and 1 engine on the other. So you can run down here with the engine that's on this side of the train, park it in an empty track somewhere down here, or just out of the way, and then work the plant with the engine on the other side of the train. One of those 2 things has to be what happens here. There is no way on a cold winter day that you'd be shoving 3 miles down here. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm losing my mind because Dovetail Games literally just broadcasted the fact that they don't know what they're doing with American railroads. But yet they've got someone like me who has been in contact with them. We literally got to the point where I was this close to actually being a consultant and helping them. But they've never actually taken any of my help. And they wonder why people lose their minds over how bad their American routes are. Or how unrealistic they are. But yet they don't take help from people that know how these American routes actually work in real life. Everybody really is disrespecting Garth, and I'm getting tired of it. My filter is pretty much gone at this point, and I really don't give a shit. I'm gonna guess these guys didn't even know you could order from Walmart on DoorDash. Which technically I don't think you can. I think all the Walmart orders we get are actually from Walmart.com. So technically you're not actually ordering through DoorDash for those. Because Walmart's the worst. Hey, Charlie. See, and I will guarantee you, as we get up here to the cement plant, there's a track that goes off to the right here, like the first one that splits off here as we get into the plant. I'll guarantee you that my splitting power theory is actually what happens here. Because this track that's going to shoot off to the right in a second is completely clear. We're not there yet, so I don't know, but I'm going to take a guess and say that it doesn't go to a building or anything up here. That's literally probably what that track is for them to shove the engine at the south end into the clear so that they can then work this place with the engine on the north end. But DTG doesn't want to be realistic, so we're just going to shove for 3 miles. I also noticed that the counter hasn't changed. So I guess 3 miles was the actual distance from the point we started moving, because it still says 2.9 miles. Yeah, working at Walmart was the worst thing I've ever done. I cannot stress this enough. Do not work at Walmart. Even if you think that's your only option, do not work at Walmart. It is literally hell on earth. I literally have never done anything worse than that in my life. This tree looks like it's covered in hoarfrost. Whoa, I didn't realize we were dropping to 10. This tree is definitely covered in hoarfrost. It is definitely not covered in hoarfrost. It looked like it was. That's not what I wanted. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, see this track right here that goes off to the right. Really? Can we go now, please? Thank you. This track right here. I'm 99% sure looking at it right now, it doesn't go to anything. Guarantee you that track is where they shove the engine for the south end so they can work with the engine that's on the north end, and I am speeding again. But why would we split power in this game? Why would we do that? Why would we do it realistically in a game that markets itself as a simulator? Why would we do that? Why would we be realistic? Why would we ever do that? Why would we ever ask the person offering their help what's realistic to do on American routes? Why would we do that? Why would we ever do that? Yes, I did, and that was because of Walmart. It was Walmart related. It was a little more nuanced than that, and it wasn't just Walmart in general, but yes, I did have a drunk stream one night because of Walmart. Or because of something related to Walmart. Why do I feel like I hear another train? I hear a train. I hear an engine throttling up. According to the map, there's nothing else here, though. Okay. Oh, set it to neutral. What are we doing? Oh, now we're gonna change ends. Why is my bell on? Remove the reverser. Let's change ends before we uncouple these cars. Alright, I guess. Oh, wait. Went out the wrong door. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, forget about that. The chains didn't actually go down. They made the sound effect like they did, but they didn't actually go down. Alright, uncouple. Wait, wrong side. Okay. Drive up to beyond the junction. Okay. So what, are we pulling both tracks and going back? If that's all we're doing, I'm not really sure how this is rated as a 45-minute challenge. Or scenario. Walmart can stick it, I'll agree with that. Oh, you ain't seen the half of it, Charlie. You missed the real rant earlier. That'll work. Let's see. Okay, we're going this way. Okay. Oh, look! It's another train with an SD40. Let's take bets on whether it has an SD40 DPU somewhere back here. My money's on yes. Especially since there was only one unit on the front of the train. Really? Just one unit and a bunch of reefers. You're telling me that auto rack needed 6 units! 6 units! And it was shorter than this train. But this one gets by with 1. Okay, DTG logic right here. DTG logic. The yard features manual junctions. Make sure to check pass and just... Is that it? There's no way this is supposed to be a 45-minute scenario. I'm gonna do this in like 30. That's... Okay, that's actually what we're doing. Unless we're going... Wait a minute, hang on. Oh, we're coming back again? Oh, yikes. That's not what I wanted. Honestly, I don't think we're going to finish this one tonight. Because we've already... It's just going to be the same thing. We're just going to uncouple from these cars, grab another set, and shove back down here to do the same thing again. I don't see the point in doing that again. It's going to get a little redundant. So we'll bring these cars back up here, and I think we'll call it a night at that point. What the flow racing one? I don't know what you mean, Casey. still have no idea what you mean, Casey. I'm so lost. What the flow racing one? I have no idea. Is that in reference to something I said? Because if it is, I don't remember what I said. Who's still here? There can't just be 2 people here right now. Who's here? Let me know in the chat. Who's here? It's telling me there's 2 people here. There's no way it's down to that. It's down to just 2 people. Ew, look at that backlighting. That's nasty. Ooh, listen to the crow. We're gonna be the crow up here in the tree. Yes. Moth's here. I think we might have gone too far. I think we're going to have to wait a while up here. Okay, Ashton's here. Do we really only have 3 people here? It says 3 now. Guess everybody's bored with Sherman Hill already. Nobody wants to hear me ranting and raving over here about the things they got wrong, apparently. Alright, where is we going? Oh, back into the same track. Okay, well, that's easy enough. I just realized, Barney, this can't be Barnoville now because you're not Barney anymore. You've destroyed your own heritage. Okay, we're going down that track. That, I don't think worked out as well as I thought it would. I need to be stopping. Throw them on, see what it does, I guess. Yeah, we ain't gonna stop anywhere close to that. Close enough, I guess. Okay, leave the cars here and drive on to beyond the junction. Yeah, we're not going to do that this time. We'll come back to this eventually and probably finish it at some point. I don't see a need to do it tonight, though. So, it gives you an idea of that scenario anyway. It's the same. Oh, well, that's what I was going to do, but in more steps than that. But that works. Game's going. Okay, that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. We will see you back on, probably on Monday, for more NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. Have a good weekend, y'all, and we'll see you on Monday. Peace. I can't do that, Moth. It was in the yard. There's a speed limit to it.